One of the most frustrating things for me when I weighed a little over 200 pounds was this feeling like nothing that I was doing was working. I remember, and I think this is true of so many high achievers, we're working really hard. Our plans look very full, our days look very busy, and yet for some reason or another, it doesn't feel like we can have complete control over creating consistent results. I remember this was me just a few short years ago when I weighed 200 pounds and I felt like I was doing all the things, but my results did not feel sustainable or at least consistent. I would lose a few pounds, but then gain it all back. Now, what I've learned over the past few years in really evaluating all of the times that I haven't hit goals consistently, or whenever goals have felt out of my reach or out of my control, it is simply because I have focused a lot of my time, energy, and bandwidth on taking non-needle moving action. Now, I think this is really, really common for the high achievers. So you're not alone in this, but high achievers we're students. We love being learners and students. And what this does for the high achievers specifically is it can very easily drive us to be in consumption, in reading, in learning, in gathering data. And it takes us out of making needle moving actions towards actually hitting your goal. Now, for me, what this looked like is a lot of gathering data. I was someone, and I wonder if this is familiar for any of you, I was someone that loved researching and creating the best plans. I loved plans. I have like a pile of planners sitting over there, a pile of planners because planning felt really useful. But what I want all of you to really think about is what is the outcome you get from planning? What most of us do is we do not put constraints around our planning, constraints around our consumption and learning. And our brain, because our most primitive brain does not want to expend energy, it's like we can just keep learning and passively consuming for hours, days, weeks, and months on end. So how is it that you start taking needle moving action to create actual results? Is you have to stop doing a lot of hard work on the non-needle moving actions. Here's what I want you to know. This is going to be uncomfortable because your most primitive brain is very used to learning and consumption and planning. It feels very useful. It feels even practical to spend a lot of time in planning because we think if I had a really good plan, then I'm going to hit my goal. And this is an unfortunate lie. Planning in small amounts is absolutely very important in steering you in the right direction, but planning on its own is not going to help you hit your goals. So starting today, get really clear. Take an inventory of the last 7 days, the last 30 days, and the last year, and really ask yourself, what actions have you been taking day after day after day that are consuming your time, your energy, and your bandwidth? And what are the tangible and measurable results you have created from those actions? If you are lacking results in an area of your life, specifically with your body goal, it is likely because you are spending a lot of your energy and your time and your bandwidth on non-needle moving actions, and just taking an inventory of this is how you start changing it. Then make one promise to yourself. Instead of throwing it all away and starting from scratch, which I know high achievers love to do, decide right now that you're simply going to start with one small needle moving action. What is one small needle moving action that will actually move the needle towards you hitting your dream ideal weight, your body goal, and start taking that today. Don't wait for tomorrow or next week or a brand new fresh start to start taking that needle moving action. Simply start now and prove to your brain that you are so capable of hitting goals consistently that you have it completely within your control. But remember that it starts with not wasting a lot of your time and your energy on things that are not going to move the needle. Be willing to feel uncomfortable in this exercise and start taking action today. I hope that this short video was really helpful for you, and I will see you back at the next one. Bye.